In order to convert them, you need to warm up your audience, build trust, and accompany them in the decision-making process. Now, the best way to do that is with email marketing. So in this video, we'll talk about 6 strategies successful fintech companies use to grow their email list and convert their target audience into clients. Let's dive in. The first strategy is to only create content for your target audience. One of the most important parts of any marketing campaign is understanding your target audience. These are the people who you want as customers, clients, or users. Now, in order to attract them, you need to create content that resonates with them. Now, this means you need to understand things like financial expertise. So are they a beginner? Are they intermediate? Or are they expert? What questions are they asking about money or investing? And what are they worried about when it comes to finances? If you know these things, you can create very specific content that answers their questions and provides solutions for their worries in a way they understand. This creates trust because your target audience will feel like you truly understand them. And as a result, the first company that comes to mind when they're looking for a new investing platform, a new banking app, or a new financial advisor is you. Now let's look at an example that does an overall great job at this, and this is Brex. Now, Brex is a spend platform that provides corporate cards and financial management tools designed specifically for startups and scaling businesses. All of their content is targeted towards business owners who are trying to solve cash flow and expense tracking issues. They're also offering tons of free ebooks and webinars for founders and CFOs to help them with things like spending and capital flow. The second strategy is to send a regular newsletter with valuable content. When it comes to email marketing, the first thing you're probably thinking about is a newsletter. And you're totally right. If you want to grow your fintech business, you absolutely need to send one. Maybe you've even set it up already. Unfortunately, though, most businesses in the finance space are doing this wrong. So, hear me out before you skip this section. It's important. To use a newsletter for client conversion, you need to send valuable content on a regular basis. So I'm talking about things like a daily investing insights, newsletter, or weekly saving tips. What you definitely want to avoid is sending company news that don't really provide any value for your target audience, because honestly, nobody cares. So a great example for this is Robinhood Snacks. Now, Robinhood is a popular trading platform that also delivers a daily financial newsletter and podcast. This features daily market recaps in a witty, informal tone, so it makes it easy and enjoyable to read financial news. It focuses on current events, so it explains the newsletter and podcast explains those news that have an impact on investments, and they do that in a highly shareable format, which encourages audience engagement. As you can see, they send out a newsletter every day that gives their target audience the most important financial news that they can read in 3 minutes. This is valuable, quick, and easy to consume, and prepares the reader to invest on Robinhood. This means they can just easily include their own product as the next logical step to make use of that news. However, they don't focus on their product, but instead offer value first. The third strategy is to create a standalone landing page for people to sign up. Do you know what's the number one reason why less than 1% of your website visitors sign up for your newsletter? Distraction. Your homepage is full with text, buttons, links, and your newsletter sign-up button is likely not at the top, but buried somewhere at the bottom or even in your footer. So if you want to drastically increase your sign-up rate, you need a separate landing page. That page should give the visitor only one thing to do, and that is signing up. Now, because Robinhood Snacks is so good, we'll look at this as an example again. As you can see, Robinhood created a separate landing page for their newsletter called Snacks. And the only thing you can do on this page is type in your email address and sign up. There are no other buttons, links, or options, and as a result, landing pages like this convert at an average of 30 to 50%. Now, before we get to strategy number 4, if you want to see these examples in action and have all the links, go down in the description and click on the first link to sign up for my newsletter, where you find all of that. All right, tip number 4 is to use an educational email course as a lead magnet. Now, if you either don't have the resources to send out a daily or weekly value-packed newsletter, or you want to increase your sign-up rates even more, then you need an educational email course. This is a free course that you can use as a lead magnet, meaning people will get access to that by typing in their email address. The great thing about this type of lead magnet is that people get used to opening and enjoying your emails from the start. Plus, you're giving away something super valuable for free that some people might even pay for. So this builds a lot of trust, which makes it so much easier to convert them later down the road. As an example, we'll look at Forbes. Now, Forbes technically isn't a fintech company, but it offers a great example of such an email course. So for instance, this is the How to Invest Like a Pro in 10 Days course. Now, what this does is it offers a step-by-step breakdown of investing basics. It offers actionable steps, so it encourages the user to invest, and it's an easy-to-consume drip format which delivers the content in digestible chunks over several days. While I'm not a huge fan of their landing page because it's essentially an article, they do a great job at providing value through the course. Strategy number 5 is to offer a free trial if possible. Now, this is another great way to capture emails, but it obviously only works if you have a product that doesn't cost you any extra time or money to offer for free. For instance, if you offer a service like as a financial advisor, then this strategy is probably not the best way to use because it will probably take you a lot of time that you don't have. Now, this example that we're looking at here is Xero. So this is an accounting software platform, and it prominently features a free 30-day trial across all of their website, basically. If you sign up for the free trial, you obviously have to type in your email address. Then Xero can send you lots of helpful and informative emails, helping you use and understand their product better. This strategy works great because it reduces the risk for the customer. If they can try it for free, they're not committing financially, which increases their willingness to try it out. You can also demonstrate value because actually using it shows the benefit of the product the best, obviously. And it also gives you an opportunity to nurture your prospects because you now have their email address and can help them out with tips and tricks along the way. All right, last and final strategy is to offer regular webinars to your email list. Now, you might know webinars as lead magnets, and a lot of fintech companies use them as such as well. But what's often happening here is that it's a bit too much of a time commitment, and so most website visitors won't get started with that. How it can be used very effectively, though, is by sending it to your email list. By that time, you've already built a layer of trust with them, and they know that you provide valuable content, so signing up for a long webinar at this point sounds like a much better idea. You can host them live, but pre-recorded works just as well, and this allows you to set up everything automatically, which makes it as efficient as possible. The example we're looking at here is the Pump Letter. Now, this is a 3 times per week newsletter by financial influencer Anthony Pompliano. He's currently got 235,000 subscribers, and all of his emails are value-packed. Every now and then, he also promotes a webinar in the emails themselves as well. So it includes a simple section at the bottom of his newsletter where you can sign up. When you're doing the webinar, this is a good place where you can add a little CTA, a little pitch in the end, but obviously only after sharing lots of valuable knowledge for free. All right, we covered a lot today. So I'll do separate deep dive videos for each of these strategies. So if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed right now, don't worry. All of these videos will come in the next couple of weeks. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these deep dives in the coming weeks. Talk soon. Bye.